My name is Aleshia Gregg, and your name is?
Jerry Miller.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, tell me, what brings you in today?
My family feels that I have an alcohol problem.
Okay. Well, do you think you have an alcohol problem?
I don't think I do.
Well, why does your family feel like you do?
I guess because I have a couple DUIs, and I guess that's why.
Okay, so, do you feel your drinking affects your family situation or your job or anything like that?
Well, it has affected my family, I guess, because they feel like I have a drinking problem. And my job, I don't think it, occasionally we have drinks because I entertain a lot of people. So I don't feel like it interferes with my work.
Okay. So how many drinks do you think you had during the week?
Approximately every 3.
Every 3 days?
Yeah, every 3 days.
Okay. So just tell me a little bit more about yourself, if you don't mind.
Well, I own a printing company.
All right. How long have you been doing that?
I inherited it for about 10 years.
You inherited it through your father, your mother?
My father.
Okay. How's your relationship with your dad?
We have a good relationship. We see each other once every week. So I get to hang out with him and chill with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have any children?
Yes, I did have 2 daughters.
Tell me a little bit about them.
Well, my one daughter, she plays the clarinet.
Okay.
And my other daughter, and she's 11. And my other daughter, she will be 16 in March. And she's into doing hair, doing nails, and she's amazing. They're both amazing.
All right. So you said your family required you to come in, so that means your girls know about your drinking? Or
They know I drink occasionally.
Okay. Do you think that's something that they need to see? Or
I mean, they know I drink, and then they see their dad. They see that their dad drinks here and there too. So I don't think that it's wrong. Eventually, they'll encounter it in the world as they get older and they go out and they see what's out there. So I don't think it's a problem.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about your husband.
Well, my husband, he is a construction worker, and he works full time, and he's amazing. He goes with me to all the girls' things. He's very supportive, and he takes care of the household as a man should, I feel. But he recently moved out due to something we encountered.
The DUI?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about the night of the DUI.
Well, it was late, and we were just leaving the party, and it was something that just really went really quick. And we got pulled over, and they said that I didn't stop at the intersection or something like that. I don't really recall everything that happened, but they pulled me over saying I was drunk, and my level was .26. So they said of course I was a little bit higher than what you're supposed to be, the drinking level.
Alrighty. So you don't feel like if your kids say you have a drinking problem, your husband's saying it, you don't feel like you might have a drinking problem?
I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm here to see what is available to me, what I can do, or some things that...
So you're open to get help?
I'm open to get help if I
Okay.
need it, but I don't feel I need it. But sometimes you do things for the better good, to strengthen your family and strengthen your relationships.
Okay. Well, just tell me a little bit more about yourself. What are some things that you feel are your best qualities?
Well, I feel like I'm a great mother.
Okay.
I feel like I'm very supportive of my husband and his endeavors. And I just feel like I'm a all-around great person. I'm very optimistic, outgoing. So I think those are some good qualities that I have in myself that I think.
And what do you think are some qualities that need to be worked on?
Well, some things that could be worked on. Well, my drinking, I guess, since they say that may be a problem, I can work on that. But other than that, I can't really say that there are too many things. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. So I can't really say that there's anything that I need to work on.
Okay. Well, do you feel like you deal with a lot of stress in your life?
No. Sometimes the kids their engagements can get kind of out of control and hectic, and sometimes it's hard to meet everyone's specific needs. But I love my family, I love my job, I love what I do. So those things, there's more ups than there are stressors.
Okay. So what do you want to get out of this session today with me, Miss Miller?
Well, I hope you can help me get to a state of recovery. So I guess for me to be able to deal with things better with my family, and I can control my drinking so I won't receive any more DUIs, because Lord knows I don't need any more of those.
True. So you personally, you know yourself better than anybody else knows you. So how do you feel like you can solve this problem?
Well, I guess when I entertain at my job, I can have one drink instead of 3.
Okay. Anything else you feel might help solve this problem?
Maybe talking to my family more.
Right.
Communicating
that could
better.
Help. Yeah.
Communicating often. Yeah, that's something that we really need to work on. So I think that.
So you mentioned your family a lot. So you would identify them as your support system?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I would definitely consider them as my support system.
Okay. Anybody else? Like a mom, a
I
dad?
have, my mom, dad. So I have friends, great friends, and they're very supportive, and they don't think I have a drinking problem, but they know me, and they know that I go through some things with the kids and things like that, so they've been there. But as far as drinking, they don't know about that, but I have great friends.
Okay. If I gave you resources in the community, would you use them?
Yep, I would. But sometimes I don't like group therapy. I hate it. I don't want to do group therapy. I think it's a waste of time. So if you please do not recommend any group therapy places.
But I mean, that might be all we have. So you wouldn't be open.
I don't know if I would be, but I don't know. I mean, if it would help, if it's going to help, then so be it. I'll go. But if that's all you had, then I'll take it. But if you can find something else, then I would prefer you do that.
Okay. So how do you think people around you view you as an individual?
Well, I think people would view me as an outstanding citizen, a great leader in the community, someone who takes care of business and doesn't mix business with pleasure with business, however that goes.
Okay.
So I think they view me as a...
So do you think their perception of you is correct?
Yeah, they view me as a good citizen. Yep.
Okay. Anything you think you should work on? other than your drinking?
Um, Maybe communicating better with my family. Just working on communication, those skills.
What are some of your hobbies that you like to do?
I like to go to the movies. I like to read a lot. I like to go shopping. I love shopping. Going to the malls, going to the grocery store, any type of shopping that there is. I love doing it. What else do I like to do? Painting. I enjoy painting. Yeah, I have a lot of portraits at my house. I enjoy skiing, going to the mountains. I enjoy a lot of things. Those are some of my hobbies that I like doing now. Those are the ones I can think of.
Okay, so what do you think are some things in your life that just make you completely angry or they just upset you?
What upsets me? Sometimes my husband can be a little aggressive at times. He can get aggressive and angry. So that sometimes puts me in a hard position because I don't like to argue. Mm-hmm. He seems to like to argue sometimes. And I don't know if it has anything to do with me drinking or anything like that. Sometimes he brings it up. Like when I get home from work, he'll say, "Have you been drinking?" And I'll be like, "No," or "I had a couple drinks," or whatever the case may be. So that kind of gets me riled up. So, and the kids, sometimes the kids can be a lot. So that can be very stressful and a trigger for me.
Okay. So tell me, what drives or motivates you?
What drives or motivates me? My kids. My kids motivate me. God motivates me. Drives me to get up and do it. Every day that I wake up, I know that it's a gift and I know there's a purpose for me to still be here. So I try every day to go and take heed in what I have to do.
Okay. What type of person do you describe yourself as?
Caring, loving, supportive.
They don't all have to be positive. They can be negative too.
Well, yeah. I don't have any bad ones that I can think of course.
So you obviously believe in yourself?
I do.
Okay. So what are some obstacles in your life that you think are holding you back from achieving your goals in the future?
Obstacles that will hold me back to reaching my future. Some obstacles, I don't know. I don't know that I can really. I know losing my mom was a big obstacle.
Okay.
I don't want to say it pulled me back, but I can say I didn't do some things that I knew I wanted to do, that I was in the process of doing, I didn't do. So it kind of put things on hold. But there's always a but, and the but is that when I got over that obstacle was to pursue it again. So there's really not anything that would hold me back from going into my future.
So you said you got over the obstacle. How'd you get over it?
Well, I had a lot of family and friends around me who motivated me and took care of me and made sure there was anything I need.